Namaste, Big Cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Come in. Come on. I've got intel. Big Cat, guess what? Oi. Rejection was redirection. Yes, baby. Redirection away from a bottom feeding blessing blocker. Someone who was always part of the they, them, and crew. Yes, the they, them, and crew, I said. As you peel away all of the paradigms they try to infect your being with. Some of you, as was I, was a victim of hate from the gate. But you learned, yes, you learned that they were shape-shifting and mean. They are soulless and goalless. So you jump ship. And you learn to swim, darling dear. And you are what? Fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. As you swim in the infinite possibilities laid out for you by the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis. Today, we will get our blessings and our prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those that trespass, as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. So be it mote. Energies, up, Big Cat. Notice I stumbled on the transgression against us. Some of you have come in today and you still have unforgiveness in your heart because you are still, worrying about what they, them, and undid and are still doing. It has nothing to do with you, Big Cat. Mind your own business. Learn to walk alone. There is strength in solitude, darling dear. This is where you will get your most biggest epiphanies. Yes, baby. The epiphanies is in the solitude. Fist bump. Let's press on at a hot trot. As I sip my mocha, because my hairline come first, blood. Yeah. We don't want pitchy-patchy hairlines for the 22s. No. No reverse friar tucks for us, darling dear. None. Let's get the ancestral message. What does your ancestral team want you to know? Your security. Call them at any time, darling dears. Somebody left a message in the comments on how do you call your ancestors. The same way that you call Father God. Ask him to take all of your troubles and tribulations. You can do it in prayer. You can just speak to them like I'm speaking to you. They are always on hand, but they cannot assist unless you call them. Your first message, it came out in the Taurus read, is doubt, darling dear. They all doubted Noah until it started to rain, darling dears. Remember I told you that. Doubt is what? The spirit of confusion, darling dear. Never doubt your abilities. Never doubt that you made the right move, which was your best move, to move away from the blessing blocking bottom feeders. I heard block. Somebody just blocked someone as I'm speaking to you. They're like, nope, block. Yeah. Base of the deck. Because they're in denial, darling dears. They're getting a whole double D. Right of denial. Don't let it be you, Big Cat. Because denial is also a choice that you will be making. Don't leave yourself in confusion and in doubt. You have to be the biggest cape master in your life, darling. They're your biggest fan. Working towards your infinite possibilities. Never you deny the power and the spiritual weight your words hold. Never you deny that you are being protected and guided from the spiritual realm. When people cross you, Big Cat, they don't understand whom is working for you in the spiritual realm. And you have been what? Tasked with what? The mantle of your ancestral team. They have gifted you with all of their strengths and their skills. They are covering you with grace, darling dears. Never you doubt that they are with you. And don't deny your strength and power, yeah? Don't. Only a T-Rex arms will try and get you in what? Confusion, darling dear. Confusion. I've been told to split the deck. Because this is what divine wants to give you. Abundance. And this also reminds me of what? The what's coming to mind? The CERN Hadron Collider. Guess what, big cat? They're firing it up again. The last time they fired it up was on the 16th of June 2016, where 10 days before, they found an atom which they believed to be the God particle, the Big Bang Theory. Well, whatever they did, as they attempted to open a portal on the 16th of June 2016, they confirmed their experiments, and guess what? They're firing it up again to do it again tomorrow. Big cat, you as Lightworker Star Seed have some say about this. Take the knee with me at 3 a.m. tonight or in the morning. 3 a.m. in the morning. It's now what? 90909. Spiritual number, darling dears. The number of what? The Hermit. Protection and good guidance. Going into what? Go within, darling dear, to get the spiritual answers. This is in prayer. We have to pray against this shiznai. Because once they start up their machine tomorrow, certain energies are going to be unleashed onto this Malkuth. I will also task you with, if you drink or you smoke, don't do it today, darling dears. Because when you do these things, it breaks your auric field and it breaks your energies. You need to be clean when you take the knee. Right, I must press on. Because, I can be such a chatty cat. Anyhow, the planetary energies as we dive in to the next 48 hours, darling dears. 48 just came out just like that. I weren't planning on a 48-hour read, but everything is a Freudian slip meant to come out. We still have what? Neptune in retrograde until the 3rd of December, meaning the rose-colored glasses of us all is being ripped off, and common sense as well as discernment and intuition must prevail, big cat. We also have a moon, Neptune in opposition, which is going to give you some bizarre insight into what people around you. Intuitive thoughts, darling dears, about their behaviors and their actions and what they're going to be doing next. This could actually change your opinion. No, it's not going to could. It will change your opinion of them. And you will realize that you have to what? Minus the big cat, lest you be covered by the same karma that they are going to extract on themselves. The moon then moves into the balanced Libra. This lunar energy sends you in a peace-seeking mission, right? And mode, darling dears. You'll be gifted with the tools to deal with things calmly, right? And quickly, darling dear. You will see the rationality of the situation and you will understand the powers that you have. You are an excellent referee, a diplomat, and a judge, and your energies will help roll the intention of those that are in CERN, darling dears. I kid you not. I've done my research. CERN, right, was a pagan god. One that was in charge of the forests and all the animals and stuff in there. CERN's other name is Baphomet. Yes, baby. Anything I tell you, darling dears, I task you with what? Being the hermit. Find out for yourself. Be the keyboard gangster. Understand the energies that are about to be unleashed onto us tomorrow. But you as a light worker star seed have it within your hands to protect. We have to be Gandalf the White for the whole of this Malkuth tomorrow. Even if it's only one person that wakes up at 3 a.m. to take the knee with me and pray for peace and protection for all our souls on this Malkuth. Because what is being attempted tomorrow is going to affect us all for generations to come. So I'm calling on all of my warriors and spirits and to pray and send peace and protection to all on this Malkuth. We only have one world to live on, darling dears, and yet they seek to corrupt and bend, to have us entrapped by the what? Rinse and repeat cycle of eat, sleep, gain pleasure and pay bills. Keep you on that worry mode, in doubt, darling dear, and denial of what's really going on. Right, let's get into the read, darling dears. Just the one, darling dear. And it's a Palo Santo to boot. Listen, the signs and the signals. Good golly and gosh. Leaning big cat. We have what? Canas. This is represented by the high priestess in the reverse. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Excuse-moi. It's not the high priestess. I'm calling your intuition. It's meant to come out. Freudian slip. Canas is the hermit, which I was just speaking of, right? It's in the reverse. This speaks about the codependent, those that seek to what? Stop you in your tracks. Those that have been sending negative energies your ways, darling dears. Sent to what? Block your path. Create what? False hope, right? In situations that are going down, Bobby Brown, and they would love to come with you. Canas is represented by the letters K, I, and C. The numbers 36, 37, 38, and 39. They lack creativity, darling dears, and they are seeking to what? Hook in through soul ties, through wicked intent, through malicious thoughts, to try and block your blessings. You have been sent and you have been called. And today, divine feminines and divine masculines, I call you to take the knee and pray at 3 a.m. Why? CERN is being fired up. And not everybody has the fortitude and the spiritual strength that you do. They want the secrets that you have within, darling dears, the secrets of healing, of bending the matrix, of finding your true soul tribe to remain hidden. They want to create this decimation, right, and dissent. You have the power to bend the matrix tonight, darling dears. This is what we've all been working towards. Don't be in denial or doubt your spiritual abilities, darling dears. Never you doubt yourself. When self is being protected by the whole armor of God, Ephesians 6:13. Let's get some tarot on the tableau and see what else is going on. Base of the deck. We have the what? The Fool. Taking a leap of faith. This is a trustful, darling dears, with faith the size of a mustard seed as you move towards your infinite possibilities. A new beginning for you. It also speaks about you taking a risk, taking a leap of faith in a true direction. Use your loyalty, darling dears, and remember to pack light. Pack light. That means you can't take anybody's issues or problems with you because it will block your blessings. Past energy around my dear big cats. What was the past energy? What was the past energy? Did it turn over? It didn't turn over. Oh, it did. Two of Swords, darling dears. You had to make what? A trustful and a judgment call. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Fist bump. Anyhow, let's carry on. Hey. Two of Swords, you made a choice. And that choice is shaping the whole of your existence on this Malkuth. The Swords is about spiritual guidance, darling dears. A choice where you was what? Being blinded by. A situation that you was caught up in. It could have been a choice of two roads, darling dear. You chose the road of light. In the background, we have what? In the reverse, it's a what? Waxing gibbonous moon. This is about taking action. Mm-hmm. It also speaks about what? Taking the time to observe so that you can what? Align your wishes and your wants with what the universe wants to bring into your life. Whatever choice you made, it's building momentum, darling dears. Present energy around the big cat. All the cards are just turning. Look, you're being blessed, darling dears. Your vibration is being raised. This is happy times, new meetings. It could also be blessed with a birth of a wanted child, a long-awaited child. It also tells you to what? Let the negative thoughts be at your back, darling dear, where the skullduggerers are. Pay no attention. In the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, go so far that you can't even hear the critics as they carry on with their critique. Critique in what? Is a soldier for the light. The sun card shows you what? The energy that you harness and you must control, darling dears. Control, be wise with the choices that you make going forward. What does the big cat need to pay attention to as they move forward? What did I say? This is depression. This is lack. This is crying. This is energy that's being directed at you, darling dears. Somebody wants to see you on that bed. The bed which is what? The rocks of life, darling dear. Crying over situations that was meant to what? Build you, darling dears. Not break you. The energy of the 9 is the energy of what? The hermit, darling dears. When they hate you, you 9 them. You have spiritual guidance and protection. You have the right to claim dominion over yourself, darling dears. Don't allow this energy that's coming outside of you to make you stay in your bed and wait until tomorrow, when today is the day for you to, that is calling you to action. Action, darling dears. They want to keep you bedbound. They want to keep you sad. They want to keep you crying and in confusion, in doubt and denial of your greatness. They, them, and We'll clarify these cards in a moment, darling dears. The next question I was going to ask, what's the attitude of these others, right? This goes to what? 4 of Cups. They feel disappointed, disillusioned, and a dumbass. Because why? You've got your eye on them. The Knight of Cups is someone who is charming, but likes to bring that cup to everyone. This person is what? The gatherer of what? Your intel. And they're taking it to others so that they can celebrate on you being sad, on you feeling lost. This is what you need to pay attention to. Those that wish to what? Come through as the what? Good time boy or girl. They know where the next party is. They know all of the what? Most choice gossip, darling dears. This is the time for you to what? Pay attention to who's coming to you with this shiznai. They are coming in there full on Judas in a Peter suit. Pay attention to that. We'll look into this in a moment. But this person is, or people are sitting in the seat of regret. What they wanted for you, darling dears, is the shame and disgrace they must sit in themselves. Know this. Your rejection of them was protection. Their rejection of you was protection, because you was always the light bearer. You were sent into those paradigms, or born into those paradigms, for you to change their attitudes and ways on this world. What did they do? They put you at sackcloth and ashes, darling dears. They did everything, because Sword speaks about sound mind, and they did everything with a sound mind to break you from the inside out, darling dears. And my, how they laughed and cheersed it up when you was down at your darkest point, darling dears. They had a good laugh. But who's laughing now, big cat? Who is laughing now? It's not over until the cat sings. They thought that your head was down until you said amen and realized what exactly you bring to the tableau, darling dears. They, them, and What the wicked intended for you is on them. still taking your things that you told them. This is feminine energy, 3 of Cups. Or it could be a bitch Mitch or a Mitch bitch, because you men gossip just as much as the women, especially when you've rejected their rusty cup of opium, the cup of cognitive dissonance, which always comes with the Knight of Cups. They've got that chat for everyone, darling dears, but they never ever stand in front of the mirror to see what their actions and words have done to others. But there's a time for everything on this Malkuth. Best action for the big cat to take at this moment in time. Thank you. Hey! 4 of Wands. You're getting an 11-11 fade. I told you. The Wands is also spirituality. It's about what? Possibly taking a knee, praying, meditating, darling dear. Calling in your true soul tribe. Call your ancestors. They will direct them to you. This is not a time where you go to seek it, darling dears. This is a time where it's brought to you. Mutual minds working together for everyone's benefit. An 11-11 fade, right, is a highly spiritual number of your leveling up. Whatever you've been wanting to manifest, you will see it in your hemisphere over the next 48 hours. I don't know why I keep saying 48. Something very poignant. But again, I told you, CERN is firing up, and that will be amongst the next 48 hours. So what you choose to do with that energy is up to you, darling dear. We all have free will. This is why Divine gave us choice. You're great, darling dear. You are spiritually protected, and you are being guided. You're about to level up spiritually over the next 48 hours, darling dears. Some of you feel afraid. I'm feeling it. Fear nothing. We feel everything can rise. Not when God has said yes to you, my dear big cat. Not when you're being blessed for your courage, your fortitude, and the fact you had to come out of codependence to learn to walk alone. Canas in the reverse. Any obstacles blocking the big cats at this moment in time? What did I say? The in and out energies. Those that took advantage of you. It could have been a lover, a family member, or a friend. Someone who did not realize your worth. Until you applied the cutoff game. The biggest gangster cat, you are Ibex. Until you realized what energies they was trying to pilfer from you, darling dear, with their pernicious ways. Knight of Wands is somebody who likes to seek an adventure. They like to seek attention. And the Knight of Wands is quick to metamorphose into what? A shapeshifter or victim mode. Once their issues and their problems have been highlighted, what they did, or what they're still doing, darling dears. This is the obstacle in your way. The energies, the negative energies that are being directed at you. Also, these people will try and re-enter your life. Remember, darling dears, no one, not a burglar, not a thief, nobody is going to break into an empty house. Somebody would like to come and break into your peace with their actions over the next 48 hours, or their words. This is also coming on what? The spirit of gossip, darling dear, malicious words. Other people's opinions of you is none of your business. Remember I told you that? Other people's gossip about you is none of your business. Remember, law 5 of the 48 laws of power, reputation is everything. When you hang around 4, blessing, blocking, bottom feeders, guess who's going to be number 5, big cat? I'll save the final outcome for last. Let's clarify these cards. Because you know I can be a chatty cat, right? We're going to go do the gold on the gold. Base of the deck, betrayal, darling dears, is afoot. This is also the heartbreak and the stab, stab, stab again that you took until you didn't. This goes to Five of Swords, having washed your face like David. Remember I told you that. Once you've left a situation, you've put the blood on the dance floor, darling dears. Don't go back. You'll be cursing yourself for the same negative, wiki, dubplate remix of the karma, darling dears. The karma. I was about to say, let's give the cards a good shufti, but this one wants to come out. What did I say? When you chose you in a situation, darling dear, judgment was called. Why? You are a light worker and a star seed, and you have purpose, and you have a mission to complete. Once you wrap yourself around your north node, the judgment also speaks about those that you've made a choice to cut out of your life. And your cut-off game is for the gods, darling dears. Why? Because you pea glitter, shit cupcakes, and fart rainbows. Come on, big cat, I keep telling you this. Anyhow, before I lose my shit, because there's no one to check me, boo. Judgment knows their address. This also speaks about what a sudden change, a life-changing event, which is going to change your status. I'm telling you it's spiritual ascension, but it could be something that you're working towards, some goal that you've been secretly working hard against. Because you have not until this point seen the return of your efforts, you've allowed doubt and denial of your true ability and skills to try and take you over. Know this, you're being called, darling dears, and you're being protected. This is Archangel Michael in the background. Michael, what represents your solar plexus, right? The solar plexus, day of the week that the solar plexus represents is Wednesday. What is Wednesday? Mercury day. And what is tomorrow? Wednesday. When will Wednesday be here? At midnight. When will we be taking the knee against CERN? It'll be 3 a.m. Wednesday, Mercury day. Remember I told you that. The choices that you make, darling dears, is the make or break of you on this Malkuth. Remember I told you that. Because when you are called, when you are chosen, you can't ignore the favor that has been put into your life and what you must do to what? Educate another big cat. The silent prayer and protection that you send out on this Malkuth tonight. People don't know who they're messing with. They don't know who's caping for you in the spiritual world. They don't understand that your words and your actions carry spiritual weight. Never you doubt or deny your ability, my dear big cat. When you stand up within yourself, find that God spark, your roar will be heard around this globe. Clarify the sun energy. Clarify the sun energy, this new beginning, having raised your frequency and vibration. Blessing upon blessing being rained on you. Your due diligence, darling dears, is about to pay off. By true loyalty being visited on you. This is a new business. This is about your business acumen. This is about your achievements in your studies. It could be a new car, a new home. Blessing upon blessing upon blessing is coming towards you. Knight of Pentacles. Yes, it's the slowest moving knight in the deck. This is why you allow doubt and denial to bleed into your hemisphere. Don't do it to yourself, big cat. Faith. Faith. Feel all in the heart. And rise, big cat. So they want you to what? Be crying, right? Into their fist. But yet, Luke 22:62, they are crying into their fist. They celebrated, right? Your anxiety attacks, the PTSD that they gave you, right? The negative talks. They celebrated all of that shiznai because they wanted to break you, darling dears, because you are a soldier for the light. Oh, You're wondering how you line up the chakras with the days of the week, darling dears. Monday is represented by the root chakra, okay? Tuesday is the sacral chakra. Wednesday is solar plexus. Thursday is the heart chakra. Friday is your throat chakra. Saturday is your third eye. And Sunday, the crown chakra. You ain't going to forget that. As long as you remember the root chakra is Monday, your foundation, darling dear. Usually the day when bills have to be paid. Those ones that like to what? Hack your account with that what? Yes. You saw my video on that. They love to hack my shit too. But guess what? You have to give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. And when you are a soldier for the light, abundance will always be provided for you. You will not ever know lack again on any level. Remember I told you that? Fist bump. Right, let's move on to the wicked. Why are they crying into their fist? Right, because the weapons that they formed against you didn't prosper. Yeah, they didn't. Now they're crying. Why are they crying? Fell right past me. Because you left them behind. You're not taking that rusty cup of opium. What did I just call on this? Did I not just say the Four of Cups? They can't charm you off your flip-flop, your common sense. You are not stepping out of your pantaloons for them. You understand they, them, and come with soul ties. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a sexual soul tie. These dark entities, these wicked people with their pernicious ways, darling dears, right? You learn to be obstreperous around them, noisy and difficult to handle. They're upset, mate. They're feeling disappointed, disillusioned like a dumbass because now they realize what they truly lost. All because of the celebration and enjoyment they had on your downfall. Remember I told you that? Karma knows their address. Because of the choices they made. Clarify this for our cards because we need to know a bit more. Just seeing as we're here. Moon energy. What does the moon bring? The moon is represented by Pisces and sometimes Cancer energy, darling dears. Yes, this and that. This is what the bad energy, darling dears. They wanted you to feel lonely and alone when you are never alone. This also speaks about the frenemies, the false friends, the false families, right? The false and hidden secret enemies, the ones that was in secret competition with you. You didn't even know. You'd mind your own business, as a big cat does. Moon energy. This also speaks about moon magic, wanting to create some kind of ritual, darling dears. And it also speaks about at night time, when they perpetrated their most heinous crimes against you, darling dears. Had a good laugh at you, but they didn't know that night would turn into day. Base of the deck. Yeah. Generational wealth, darling dears. Some of you have what? Circumvented generational curses. When you chose to extract yourself from the codependent, get yourself off the hamster wheel, realizing that you can co-create whatever you want, multiple streams of income, true love, partners and soulmates, darling dears. But you had to find that within yourself first. You have to be what you want according to your life. You know this now. It's because of the blessings that you're getting in their face, no matter what they tried. You're still winning. Yeah, they laughed and partied it up, darling dear. Right? And you know who these people are. Your intuition and your discernment. This is what separated you and redirected you to the best days of your life, big cat. And never you forget what Abraham Lincoln said. We move forwards, never backwards. Always go within, darling dear. Nothing like a cat that prays. Pray. You have all of the tools to bend any matrix and to turn situations around. You sit between the two pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jocelyn. For what? Completion and beginning. The same two pillars of wisdom that are found outside King Solomon's temple in the book of Kings. You are high priest or priestess. your light, darling dear, and your strength. They know that you came with it, darling dear. They, them, and these dummy bats. With the T-Rex arms. Be like Smeagol with your energy, darling dears, because you're about to be blessed in a way that you haven't even what? You can't even comprehend. Because the energies of what? Doubt and denial was being bled into you, but it was energies outside of yourself, big cat. Know this. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. That goes to Five of Wands, the spirit of gossip. Those that put you in competition with those people that can't even stand a day in your shoes. You are a prototype of your lineage, big cat. You are my Phoenician. Those that are rocking with me understand my Phoenician, because my name is Phoenix. And what is a Phoenix? Somebody that supports the energies that I bring. You're a Phoenician. And I'll have nothing else said. A big cat Phoenician. They're going to be tied up in their head, darling dears, with what you're about to accomplish, what you're about to bring into your hemisphere. All they're going to be doing is thinking about you. And in some cases, somebody needs to actually go to prison with the prisoners, just like R. Kelly, for what they perpetrated against you. It could have been a sexual crime. Yes, baby. Something that you kept hidden, that you was ashamed to talk about. You better talk up them things. Because you won't have peace in your mind or anywhere going forward until this person is behind bars. That message was for somebody. Clarify this Knight of Wands, the in and out energy. This person will be averted by the truth you speak. You hold the sword of truth. There is no higher court than the truth. It also speaks about clarity, as well as determination, as well as spiritual guidance, darling dears. Divine is gifting you with what? The sword of truth, justice, and judgment. Use that energy wisely, my dear big cat, because a new beginning is being what? Put out there for you. But until you claim it and understand that you bring the table to the table, big cat, you'll be forever living on what they did, what they said. They, them, and that are not even fit to lick your boots. Final outcome. King of Wands. The King of Wands is highly, highly intuitive, darling dears. This is somebody that gathers the information and uses it, takes action, immediate action to go after what they want. The King of Wands is also gifted with natural oration. They are a natural born speaker, a healer, darling dears. Your words heal. Because no weapon formed against you is going to prosper. Seven of Swords on its face. You need to know who you are on this Malkuth, whether you are male or female. We also got the what? What this? Death card in reverse, darling dear. Those that haven't what? Gone through the dark night of the soul had to look over my shoulder, because it ain't catching up with me, blood. I only like to do that shit naive once on this Malkuth. Those that want to come and take from your darling dears. Remember, you run things. They would love to come back and take. But this is also Seven of Swords in the reverse. In the upright, it could be you self-sabotaging your abilities. In the reverse, it's telling you to what? Know thyself, big cat. And you will have the key to the universe. Right. I want to pull a card on CERN. It's how serious I'm taking it, guys. Dead serious. We was called to meet for a reason. A lot of you have been through art, as am I, going through celibacy for a reason. Not because we can't find something, because I'm telling you, once you put your block game on, They'll be sliding into your DMs with their skullduggerous, right, and pernicious ways. But nobody can tempt you off your flip-flop. Why? You had to hold that energy, because we have to fight CERN tonight. We have to do it together. What energy is CERN attempting to harness? Two of one, toxic energy, darling dears. They're trying to bring dark energies into us and onto this Malkuth. Dark energies. Told you CERN's other name is Baphomet. Don't just take my word. Look for it yourself, darling dears. I told you I'm a pointer, not a picker. What will happen if we don't pray? Pray for protection and guidance. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Wounding, darling dears. Spiritual wounding. This is a call for vigilance. One's cards is about prayer. It's about your spirituality. It's about raising your vibration. It also speaks about being spiritually protected. You have to use your energies as a big cat light worker, star seed, to protect those. I know you're going to say they don't listen. Whether they deserve it or not, we've all got to live on this Malkuth. What will be the outcome when we take the knee tonight? True partnerships, calling in truly what we deserve on this Malkuth. True unions, right? People helping out each other. True love, unleashing the love. Because it's all about love, darling dears. This is about healing. That's what we want. Look at this, and look what they've highlighted. Sagittarius, the only weaponized zodiac sign. We'll be praying at 3 a.m., darling dears. What did I say? I can't make it up. You have to be the Obi-Wan Kenobi for this Malkuth tonight, darling dears. Because the gate where they intend to open, we don't want too late to be our cry. You've been chosen. Use that energy, darling dears. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings, Todd love to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Remember, darling dears, the moon, the skullduggerous moon, is going into balanced Libra. Okay? Libra is represented by the Justice card in Tarot. Okay? You have it within your palms, right? In your hands, to be the referee, to be the diplomat, and to what? The judge, all rolled into one. What they intend for us on this Malkuth, we have the power to what? Change the course of history and to thwart and defeat their efforts in peaceful prayer. No weapon formed will prosper. Isaiah 54:17. Cat, 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 cat.